Good evening, and welcome to another edition of Let's Talk. In the studio with me this evening are our commentators, Marie and Tom. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, what's the subject of our debate this evening?
We're talking about the work-life balance.
Wow, sounds interesting. What exactly does the expression work-life balance mean?
Well, work-life balance is about enjoying a good quality of life without working too much.
Yes, it's important for people to have some control over when, where and how much they work.
In other words, we are talking about the importance of not working too much.
Exactly, Eric. Today, for many people, work is the only thing they think about. We have no time for family, no time to relax, and no time for ourselves.
You're right, Marie. And of course, today with the internet and mobile phones, it's possible for people to work 24 hours a day, from home, from the car, from anywhere.
That's true, but you need to have a job to live.
Of course, but work isn't the only important thing in life. Workers today are tired and feel stressed.
Yes, people are working long hours. Do you know that 30% of UK workers take work home in the evening and at weekends?
Really? In the evenings and at weekends. That's a lot of work.
Yes, it's a real problem. For our quality of life, I mean.
Right. And there are also problems at work for mothers with young children and workers who look after ill or old family members.
Of course. Are there any solutions to these issues?
Well, companies are looking for solutions. They're studying new ways of working.
What are these new ways of working?
For example, companies can introduce flexible working hours. I mean, workers start work early and finish work early, or start work late and finish work late.
Or they can encourage home working. Workers can use the internet and work from home. That way, they save time as they don't travel to the office.
Interesting solutions. And what about part-time work?
Yes, this is another way of solving the problem of too much work. Workers can work 2 or 3 days a week.
So, there are ways of finding a good work-life balance. We need to put them into practice.
That's right,
right,
Eric.
Eric.
Okay, so remember, don't work too much. A good work-life balance is important for the individual, for the company, and for society. Thank you to our commentators.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And goodbye. And see you again soon for the next edition of Let's Talk. Let's have a closer look at the expressions from our debate about work. As Marie and Tom just said, many people work too much, so they are stressed and tired. Do you work long hours? To work long hours means you work a lot of hours in a day. A lot of people take work home. This means if you don't finish your work in the office, you take it home and finish it there. Can you take work home in your job? This is different from homeworking. Homeworking means you work from home. You have a computer at home with internet access, and you do your job at home. Flexible working hours means you don't work from 9 to 5 every day. You work 8 hours a day, but you can decide when you start and finish. Part-time work means you don't work every day, perhaps just 2 or 3 days a week, or only in the morning. If you work part-time, then you have a part-time job. Full-time work means you work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. You work full-time. You have a full-time job. Notice how we say in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. We use in for parts of the day, but we say at night, and we say at weekends. In American English, you can also say on weekends. Let's take a quick look before we finish at some vocabulary. A mobile phone is the phone you can take everywhere with you. In American English, it's called a cell phone. And in British English, it is a mobile phone. A company is a business or organization where people work. And a worker is someone who works in an office or factory. Notice this work comes from the verb work plus er. In English, it is common to add er to a verb to form the name of the person who does it. For example, teach plus er equals teacher. Sing plus er equals singer. And play plus er equals player. Like football player. That's all there's time for now. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.